Hello, everybody. Change. American Idol, Simon Cowell, I'm coming for you. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Okay, so people have been asking, how do I change a state? Well, first and foremost, I think we need to talk about what a state is, okay? Because there's a lot of confusion around that idea and what it means and how it impacts us psychologically and so on and so forth. So first things first, let's define the state. So a state is a body of beliefs that we keep repeating as true. Not just that, though. Even Neville says this, right? It's a body of beliefs that becomes, right? This is like your ocular muscle behind your eye, and then the perceptive lens, okay? So then this, right? This becomes your way of perceiving the world. You only see through your five senses only these things. That's your state, okay? So a state, again, is a repeatable and repeated set of body of beliefs, according to Neville, okay? We're bouncing in and out of them throughout the day, especially if you're in a state of learning, okay? Then you're going to be bouncing because your beliefs will change. But even that, what are beliefs? So beliefs are things that we keep repeating over and over and we think have validity to us. So they're values. They're ways in which we interpret the world through values. I value nature. So to me, nature is beautiful, right? And so that's going to be part of my perceptive lens. Do you understand? So again, a state, though, is also reinforced by three very separate things. So yes, a state, on surface level definition, is a body of beliefs that becomes a perceptive lens, okay, a way of seeing the world. But then it becomes reinforced by three separate things. And this is where you want to do the revising work. This is where you want to do the manifesting work. Okay. And I know this is way more advanced than just those who are like, you just got to be in the mood. You got to attract it to you. You got to be like a magnet. You got to be in a happy mood. I get it. This is a little bit more advanced, but that's where my heart lies in doing these, is I'm trying to give everybody way more maximized, optimized tips to help you get to the next level, because manifestation isn't meant to just keep you here, right? You get what you tolerate. You get what you are willing to accept. And that is usually based upon your state, right? And so to fully understand and grasp the state, I think, is actually to really get to the point where you're like, no, I'm going to keep actually going to the next level and going to the next level and going to the next level. So you know what? If you somehow manifested $10 million a year and you're like, okay, I'm good. Well, then you've just tolerated $10 million a year, right? Why not get more? And so on and so forth. Okay. And so again, same thing with happy loving husband. If you're there and you're like, well, no, I want to be like excitable loving husband. And so you keep going and growing and growing. So to fully grasp the state, to change the state, right? So the state is fueled, again, the body of beliefs, fueled by your beliefs, your emotions, and memories. So this is how it works. This is very interesting, by the way. And I find that my own understanding of this has actually helped amplify my own manifestations. Okay. And so, meaning every time I have an idea, or every time I accept something as true, or if I've accepted so many truths about the world and I'm at the age that I'm at versus when I was 7, right? Which will change and grow, but you're impacted by those. And so what's happening is that every time you access a belief, okay, I believe the world is a good place, okay? Well, then that comes with an emotion. It's like prepackaged, okay? So if you think, oh, the world is a dangerous place, the prepackaging emotion is fear, right? But if you come back with it, okay, like I have a belief that I love nature. Well, then the prepackaged emotion is like excitement and joy and invigoration and purpose, right? And again, that's a body of emotions, because the body of beliefs comes with a body of emotions, right? This is why I always encourage people in my coaching programs to create 3 to 5 scenes, not 1, and 3 to 5 feelings, okay? And feelings are the interpretations of the emotions, okay? And so what you want is you want strong interpretations. You want strong feelings behind these beliefs. Okay. If you believe that you are somebody who is lovable, right, then that's going to come with the strong circular closed ecosystem of positive emotions of feeling loved and accepted and celebrated and fun, right? All of these kinds of emotions will come together depending upon your perceptive lens, right? So again, beliefs, and I say emotions. A lot of people really, really love to get tripped up on that, okay? Why do I say emotions rather than feelings? Because I know Neville says feelings, but remember, feelings, even to him, don't mean feelings. It means conviction, right? It means self-convincing. So to me, and according to neuroscience, emotions are the birthplace of feelings, not the other way around, never the other way around, okay? So feelings are not what emotions do, it's what we do with the emotions. We're interpreting them, right? And so when he says feeling is the secret, he's not talking about emotions, he's talking about self-conviction. But you use the emotions and the feelings to get you there. And so the birthplace of feelings is the emotions. This is why I will always still use emotions, okay? So again, you want a strong bed of emotions to lie upon with the new state. Okay, so beliefs, emotions, and memories. Now let's move to memories, okay? So every time that you access a belief or an emotion, it always is fueled by some form of memory. Even if in that moment you're not remembering what the memory is, it's fueled by a past experience, okay? And that past experience has a memory. It does. Every single emotion has a memory attached to it, okay? And so these three are fueling the state, okay? So then what do? Well, when you're creating this state, one of two things is going to happen, okay? Is the ego is going to come in because it's going to want to self-protect. But then on top of that, what's going to happen is you're going to be like, I am now in the state of wealthy house owner. Like two things, right? Let's say you want to manifest two things, okay? So I am now in the state of wealthy house owner, all right? And so you feel it, but then you're like, whoa, I got some blocks or something like that. I've got some sort of like emotional feeling-based hangups, right? And so what that means is you have a memory attached to some sort of belief related to being, let's say, affluent or rich, right? Or something like that. And maybe that's a memory that goes back to your childhood. So what's happening is every time you access this, your brain, ego, is going, nope, remember, that's what happened. Okay, so then what you need to do is you need to see that that's happening, because that still also means you're still in this state, not this one of fun-loving house owner, whatever it is, okay, affluent house owner. And so you want to get to the point where what you're actively doing, keep it like right, you are part of it, you're part of that process, not just letting it happen, right, is that you now are creating a new series of emotions. This is why you use states akin to sleep, right, with a new memory, because that's what the state akin to sleep is. You're essentially making new memories. And so every single time that you think of happy, loving house owner or affluent house owner, you think of the new memory of having all of that money, right? And then you recall it. Even Neville says, say, I remember when, right? And you feel that and you generate it, and you have that knob on your screen, but the screen is from the first person and you're amplifying it. Every time you amplify it again and again and again and again, and you amplify the feelings until you're self-convinced. That may take you 1 hour, that may take you 6 years. It's dependent upon you. You get to operate this thing. That's what Neville says. You are the operant power. Okay. And he even says that sometimes failure of manifestations is down to intensification, right? So have you intensified this enough? Have you intensified the scene so much that it feels so real? Have you intensified the feeling so much that it feels real? Have you intensified the conviction that comes after so much so that you like, I am this person now, right? That's what he means. Intensification is a threefold process. And I will actually explain that in another video. But see how detailed you can get this. And by the way, yes, you can take this little model that I've created in my coaching program with you and try it with everything, because I guarantee you this little advanced technique actually will get you to the point when you do this, you can actually start manifesting quicker, because you've actually trained your mind to think this way, right? So try this out. Let me know how it works. Share your comments below. Thank you for all of your support. You guys are awesome. All right, talk to you soon.